Up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's live review is going to be for Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, Chapter 3, aka Chapter 83. But before I get into this, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my little passed out ninja kitty, and this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, there's so much to talk about in regards to Boruto, and my video was already getting a little bit longer than I expected it to be, so I figured, you know what, why don't I just do a live review going more further into depth and what's going on in Boruto, as well as, like theories and all that for, future chapters, especially since with this chapter in particular, not only did we get to see the 10 tails, but it looks like Kashin Koji's going to be coming into the picture, which I hope so. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Oh, that would be amazing. I know there were some people speculating that that Boruto has Sage Mode. If Boruto has Sage Mode, I will lose my mind. Because he's already, like, with the new Rasengan, Uzuhiko, he is powerful as hell. He is OP because he has the power of the Earth's rotation. But having Sage Mode on top of that, ooh, man. It does sound like Sage. But the other thing is that's very interesting that people were pointing out on Twitter is that the Ten Tails could possibly be a portal for Shibai to come through, or like a god to come through. I would love to see it. I don't think it's gonna be Shibai though. Nah, that'd be too fast. Because I think what's gonna go on here. Because let me pull up what the Rasengan is. Uzuhiko is, because it's very, very important. I think I even said in my live reaction for Boruto that if it's used too much, there's a good chance that that would lead into the portal of the God realm. Let me just pull it up here. Dude, Boruto's such an edgelord, and I live for it as well. So what Uzuhiko is, he's basically using the planet's chakra to planetary chakra to hold on, I thought I had it in front of me. Here we go. Here it is. So it's the chakra of the planet, a Rasengan that absorbed its rotation. That is Uzuhiko. And right now, the power coursing through your body will never disappear. Just like a planet doesn't stop its rotation. There's got to be consequences to this. Rotation, yeah, the damage will last semi-permanently. And before the rotation of the planet stops, your life will end. One, that's OP as hell. Two, I got this feeling that that it's going to, if he uses it too much, it's going to lead to the immortal realm, or to the God realm. Plus, you also have one thing, Boruto is in base mode. He ain't using Sage, not yet anyway. What's the other thing? Oh, now I remember what I was gonna say. If we have something similar to what we saw, like say in One Punch Man when Garo was fighting Saitama, and this was before they went to Jupiter and shit. They were already fucking with the space-time continuum, and it was going to destroy the Earth. Period. And I'm just thinking to myself, okay, if we have this, especially in a fight against another Otsutsuki or like someone like Shibai. Or I should say Divine Otsutsuki. Because yeah, Shibai's not gonna come for a while. There's no way Shibai comes into the picture for a while. Because for me anyway, he's endgame. He is. But man, I'm just so hyped for this, man. The other thing is though, that was pointed out by Sarda, is the tree, the divine. Well, I feel like it's more of a mortal tree. The host is not dying. Well, he's dying, but he's not dead. There we go. But yeah, this is what Sarada said here. The Ten Tails, by eating an Otsutsuki, it's a beast that becomes a god tree. Its instinct might be to eat people. And that is because of what Boruto was saying in regards to Code mixing in his chakra with the Ten Tails. But it must be getting weaker, and that's why this dude isn't dead yet. But goddamn it. I have to bring up Kawaki for a second because I love that he called Boruto the Uchiha's adopted child. Oh my god. That was just funny. I have to mention that. So the thing is that I'm thinking is going to go down. Obviously, as I said, we're going to get Shibai's going to be endgame. He is, but it's probably going to be caused by Boruto using, if it's Sage Mode plus his Rasengan against an extremely powerful enemy, maybe like the 10. Ooh, if it's against the 10 Tails, I could see that. So Boruto using Sage Mode against an awakened 10 Tails, and the power from that is gonna. What I'm thinking is the power from that will cause a rift in space time, and yeah, that's how Shibai will come in. If the Ten Tails does fuse with Code though, which is another thing I could see because of how connected they are via his chakra, I could see that happening as well, like where Code fuses with the Ten Tails, and then would it be powerful enough to cause the need for Boruto to go into Sage Mode? I don't know about that. It's got to be something extremely powerful. But I mean, I'm still waiting for Shibai's cult. You know, the cult has got to be coming at some point. It has to be. If it doesn't, I will be kind of let down. The other thing that Boruto said here, that's people are saying this is a death flag, is when he was saying to Kawaki that, you know, maybe someday it'd be nice to die in Konoha, but not today. If Boruto dies by the end of the series, that would be like a huge ballsy move. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Nah. But yeah, the 10 Tails here, we have stakes in it, and there's Code's chakras wrapped around it, but it's starting to look, the shape of it, again, it's because of Code's chakra, is looking more humanoid. It's somewhat Frieza race, but not. It's looking more humanoid, and I just got this feeling because Code is so desperate to beat the shit out of Boruto, he might let the 10 Tails consume him. Kind of like with what we're seeing with Berserk, with Guts, because of his mental state, like being destroyed after what happened with Casca. I'm spoiling Berserk, deal with it. I cover it on this channel. After Griffith kidnapped Casca, yeah, I could see that. I really could see this going in that direction. Because what happened after that is Guts got tempted again by the Berserker armor, and it looks like he's gonna cave in. That's why I'm like thinking, okay, I could see Code doing that too. I could. Boruto should have been. No, I like having good art. I would love to have this be bi-weekly, to be honest. Because Kishimoto is freaking hooking, man. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see what we're gonna get from Boruto next. And the thing that bugs me is I keep seeing, especially the Kagurabachi memers, they keep hating on this. It's like, dude, Boruto has the power of the fucking planet, and he's in base mode. He could destroy you anytime he wants to. Oh, that's right. There is also the other Utsutsuki symbol from Ishiki / Jigen's cave dimension. Ooh. Do you think that might come into play? That really could come into play depending on how it's utilized. Hold on a second. I got because I just prior to this I recorded a live reaction for Sakamoto Days, and I just got to make sure it's done. Yeah, I found a chapter for Sakamoto early access to Sakamoto Days. Hold on, let me make sure it's done. Okay, it's done. Let me just put this up real quick because this does have priority. There we go. Now I feel better that that's done. That's what everyone's wondering. I'm wondering it too. Where is Sasuke in all this? I know, like, there's the argument that he could be going, searching for Naruto and Hinata. He could be doing that, or he's trying to find like anything else in regards to Shibai, maybe. It'll be interesting to see. Again, it'll be interesting to see what happens when Sasuke comes back into the picture, which I hope is soon. I hope it's in the next couple of chapters. We'll see Sasuke, and God, if Kashin Koji is in the next chapter, I will lose it. I will. We still need to have that reveal to Naruto, especially. I wonder. That's another thing, though. When we get to the stuff with Kashin Koji, well, Sasuke is gonna know. Sasuke is gonna have to know that Kashin Koji is a Jiraiya clone. He will know because he'll obviously recognize that looks like Jiraiya. But ooh, yeah, you would think that they would be going like separately to find more stuff in regards to the Otsutsuki and whatnot. But there's also Amato too. Amato had to repair Kashin Koji. So is Amato working with Sasuke and Kashin Koji as well? Because Kashin Koji was just trying to destroy Jigen / Ishiki. So there is that possibility, because remember, he got damaged to hell. It wasn't looking good for our boy. But I could see Amato repairing him, or hell, even having another Kashin Koji clone, kind of like with what we saw with Delta. Yeah, Kishimoto can't do weekly chapters anymore. He can't. He's not. Keep in mind, remember, he's not drawing this manga. Nah, Ikamoto's drawing it. But I think monthly is probably better, so he can plan out everything better. Obviously. If Amato's the final villain, like if Amato gets possessed by Shibai, I would not be mad by that. No, that would be amazing if we had that where Amato gets possessed by Shibai. Because remember what Amato wants to do. Amato wants to use the power of the Utsutsuki to revive his daughter. Well, if he gets the power of God, that would be so interesting. I think that may be why Amato is teaming up with Sasuke and Kashin Koji, is to get, so it's another step to get the Otsutsuki power. But God, I really hope that we're gonna see Code fuse with the Ten Tails. I want to see what that looks like so bad. And remember, you look at the end of the chapter, that it looks like Bug is definitely gone, because Bug is in the tree, in one part of the tree. It's branched out, and I think Bug is still alive though, but he's dying. He's probably gonna be dying a lot faster. But yeah, it's absorbing his life force / chakra. So there is that. That's why I'm thinking, okay, if Ko does fuse with the Ten Tails, it's not going to be like what we're seeing with Bug and the others, where they're going to die or he's going to risk dying. Nah, because his chakra is already mixed in. There's something sus about one of the yeah, the one Ten Tail in chapter 2. What I thought it was because he was around Kawaki, was the Otsutsuki, and sensed him. That's when he went wild. But man, I still can't believe. You gotta love the trolls hating on this manga, which is stupid. Like, Boruto is peak. This is peak, man. Right now, we are getting peak content. Kishimoto has not missed. Nah. Let's see. But now the question is when will obviously if we run into Kashin Koji, we'll probably get more info on the stage mode. But something that I just remember in the Minato one shot, we saw how he developed the Rasengan with Jiraiya. Oh my god, that would just this would so make sense if he trained with Kashin Koji, not just because of obviously Naruto, but also with Minato. I wonder if so instead of like Sasuke being the one to help Boruto develop this Rasengan, I wonder if it was Kashin Koji and maybe even Momoshiki as well. I could definitely see that. Ooh, and that would be such a good connection. Yeah, the anime is because people are stupid and they don't read. The majority of the Boruto fandom actually knows that the manga is where it's at. They avoid the anime. I'm glad the anime is just on hiatus though. Oh my god, thank God. Thank God it's not coming back for a while. Nah, I want the Black Clover team on this. The Black Clover movie team on the anime when it comes back, especially for the Code versus Boruto content. Woo! But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is Sasuke helped Boruto master the space time transportation or teleportation, while Kashin Koji helped Boruto with the Uzuhiko and the and Sage Mode. They hadn't found. Well, the frogs were also Naruto's frogs too at one point. But yeah, I think that's got to be it. Curious what you guys think in regards to that. But God, I have the Viz version up right next to the fan translation. Oh my God, Viz's translation is so cringe. It is. It always is nowadays. I'm curious if we're going to see Sasuke come out of the if we're going to see Sasuke over at the over where the Ten Tails is. I'm thinking it's going to be Kashin Koji because obviously, Clone Jiraiya can communicate with the frogs too. Unless Sasuke has a frog as well, Boruto gave, or Kashin Koji gave Sasuke a frog, which I could definitely see happening. It'll probably be Sasuke over there first because of his space-time ninjutsu. Either that or both of them will get there at the same time. I know, I'm so let down by Code too, because Code has so much potential. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like Kishimoto's gonna have Code fused with the Ten Tails. That's what it seems like to me. Oh, kitties. You being a ninja kitty. Cat's just freaking cute. But yeah, that's what it seems like to me. Because Code is kind of on the weaker side, but damn it, I need to know what happened during the time skip. When are we gonna get that content? Are we gonna get it like via flashbacks when we see Sasuke, or we have to when we see Kashin Koji? Because we need to know what the fuck happened with Kashin Koji first. The other, but if we get that, then we will probably get confirmation if Boruto has Sage Mode or not. I've seen people like complaining that Boruto's gonna end soon because we're at the Ten Tails. It's like, no, did you forget we have Shibai? I wonder if Damon and Ida are gonna play a role in this too, especially in terms of Shibai. Because Damon was able to sense everything right away with Boruto, so that's why I'm like, if anyone's gonna be able to help Boruto against Shibai, it's gonna be Damon. Ida will be able to do it. Ida will be able to help in a way too because of her future sight, but at the same time, it's like, no, wait, no, it's not gonna do much because her powers don't work against Otsutsuki. Oh, will Sasuke have a new design? He's got to have a new design. Oh, I almost forgot something that was brought up by fans on Twitter was that the scene where Boruto is talking down to Code that we're seeing from the profile. It's basically a throwback to Pain versus Naruto. That is, I have to say, I love that both Dragon Ball Super and Boruto, 2 Blue Vortex are doing their own little throwbacks to the previous series. I think that's so awesome when we get stuff like that. But what will Sasuke's design look like is a really good question. I'm curious what you guys think in regards to that. Kashin Koji, I want to see Kashin Koji look a lot more like Jiraiya as well. I do. Like an edgier version of Jiraiya. If we get that, I will definitely be down. People, more edge, yes! More Sasuke will be even more of an edge lord. He will be an edge god. Considering how much of an edge lord Boruto is right now, yeah, Sasuke is going to be an edge god. Sasuke with more edge probably. Ooh, will Sasuke have a few swords or a few more swords? If he's gonna dual wield like Zoro, that would be or not. Do Zoro triple wields? If he dual wields, I would totally be down with that. Buddy Rio, we're talking about our thoughts on the chapter and hell, even theories for what's going to be coming next. Because this month's chapter was freaking so hype. Boruto is what the MC for Kagurabachi dreams to be. Dude, Chihiro could never. He could never be as much of an edgelord as Boruto is. He was like, even before his father was killed, Chihiro was a met edgelord. His revenge, his motivation, his trauma and all that. It just made him into like a mid edgelord. And by the way, I do cover Kagurabachi as well. Kagurabachi just, I just don't get it. Like the memes and all that. It's like, I can understand the meaning, but dude, there's way more meme potential with Boruto right now. Oh my god, it's just so weird. I don't understand people. Well, I know most of them are Taurus, so Taurus are always attracted to memes. But damn, Code ain't beating the fraud allegations. He's just not gonna beat the fraud allegations. No, Boruto ain't coming for Kawaki's ass right now. Nah, Kawaki might be chasing after him, but he's not coming for Kawaki's ass just yet. Nah, he got business. He got bigger fish to fry with the Ten Tails. And I'm telling you, Code is gonna fuse with the Ten Tails because of how weak he is right now. He will consume him. But if that happens, will Code be able to tap into the Code's got to be able to tap into the other trees if he fuses with the Ten Tails. There's if he does, there's gonna be more going on with Code. Code will become Code will become even more of an edgelord. But yeah, Code's not done yet. Nah. Maybe weak, but he's not done yet. That's why I'm like, yeah, fusing with the Ten Tails is going to be the closest thing he could get to being an Otsutsuki at this point. Right, Zeno, my little sleepy cat. But God, I hope we see. Yeah, in terms of like the time skip, I've said this many a times. I just want if TV Tokyo was smart, they would do a movie like Four Nights of the Apocalypse / Seven Deadly Sins did, so we could find out what the whole story of what went down via movie form. But I don't know. TV Tokyo is not that smart. Oh yeah, the freeze, the Frieza race. What's up? What's up with those little Frieza spawns? Code does. God, here's laugh. Come running away. That was such a bitch move. Oh my God, it was. But I feel like Code is gonna have his meta cooler moment. I do. Like you remember Cooler fused with the Vengetti star, and he he's like Frieza runs to Ten Tails. Yeah, that was just a bitch move. Code is scared, but the other I wonder what will happen because remember the Utsuhiko is attached to him. I wonder if it will if he fuses with the Ten Tails, if that will carry on into it. If it does, that would be even more badass. But I don't know. Part of me is like, I think the Ten Tails getting absorbed into the Ten Tails would cancel out the Jutsu. Right, cat. Right, cat. Especially since where the Ten Tails is it seems like the Ten Tails is already planted itself into the earth as well. So if you have that going on too, there's no way that the jutsu gonna keep going, right? It's gotta cancel it out. Right, Zeno? Right, little kitty, little ninja kitty. Aw, kitties. You don't want to help me, huh, cat? You gonna come help? You gonna help, kitty? You gonna come help? I can't. Silly key. Come here, key. No, don't go that way. Don't mess up the cables. Come here, key. Come here. Come here. Are you gonna come over and help or not? What you looking at? Come here. Come here, key. Come here. Don't you want help? There he is. Hi, keys. Hi, Ninja Key. Here's my Ninja Keys. He's a good boy. He's a good helper. He's a good helper. Yeah, Kitty's coming to help. He's coming to help. Kitty could defeat Code. Anyone could defeat Code at this point, even the Key. He's a fast Key. But Kitty would get Kitty could defeat the Frieza race, no problem. But Oh, people are giving. I knew they were going to give Himawari's design crap. I know it because they hate Ikuboto so much that they will call him a pedo over a freaking design. Himawari's design is fine. I don't know why people are bitching. Well, they can't separate fantasy from reality, so there is that. That I will say it was slick that how Boruto got one of them frogs up on code. That was so sneaky. She looks like a J-pop star. Yeah, she kind of does. I thought she looked adorable. I love the pants, especially. I would totally wear those pants. But like compared to say like Sarda in the original Boruto, if they're saying that Himawari looks like a prostitute, then they need to get their eyes checked. Because Himawari is more covered up. But nah, these people are stupid. For real. Hold on, I gotta make sure this is on Twitter real quick. Because it'll bug me. I want to make sure my Sakamoto Days stuff is all set. I'm so glad I found it. Oh, come on. Twitter, don't be stupid. Why are you being dumb? There we go. Haha. Okay, there it is. Just get this one here real fast, and then I'll have it on Twitter. There we go. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I had the Sakamoto Days up on Twitter so people could see it. Does Sasuke know about Byoku? Sorry, Mount oh my god, I can't talk. Mount Miyaboku. Does he know about that? He could have found out about it during the time skip. Right, Kitty? He knows. He knows he could find it. Well, Kitty could find it because he has the power of cuteness. Well, Sage Mode could be. Well, Sage Mode was taught to Naruto from Jiraiya, so it could be taught at least. And remember, the other thing is that Naruto is out of commission right now. He's been out of commission, so it would make sense for the frogs to listen to his son. Sage Mode keys. Sage Mode keys. Sage Mode Key can do it. I swear, I want to get him a little Naruto headband so he could cosplay as a Sage Key or a Ninja Kitty. Boy, I know I miss Black Clover too. Black Clover is coming back soon though, but it's gonna be quarterly, which is understandable. At least Boruto is not quarterly. Thank God it's not. I would be devastated if it was quarterly. I already have to deal with it with D Gray Man and now Black Clover. God, I just hope that doesn't happen to Black Clover or Boruto. Well, Black Clover is happening, but Boruto. There you go. Yeah. But it's just, I think it's so funny when I see all these people hate on Boruto, especially the Kagurabachi memers. It's like, dude, why are you so jelly? Why are you so jelly of Boruto swagger? His edgelord swagger, his peak edgelord swagger. Oh, Sasuke is going to be an edgelord, well, an edge god when we see him next. He better be an edge god when we see him. Like But in terms of like an Otsutsuki arc, we're definitely gonna get an Otsutsuki arc. Shibai being one of them. But I feel like if we see the Ten Tails fuse with Code, I feel like that will be like a foreshadowing or a sneak peek of what we're gonna get with the cult. I know. I think it's so funny that Kagurabachi is ranked number 2 on a Manga Plus when it's so mid. I don't like using the word mid that much, but when it's mid, it is mid. I just don't get it. I don't get why people like that are like saying. I know Memeage is saying it's peak, but it's not though. It's like a web comic at this point. I know, sounds like young people talk big. God, I feel so old. We're getting old, Key. He's like, what do you mean I'm getting old? You're getting old too. But as the God, I feel old saying it, but as the young people say, Kagurabachi is not cooking. It's not compared to Boruto, where Kishimoto is just cooking. He is cooking a 5-star meal right now, and he's feeding the children. But it's just so weird. It is weird. Ooh. Kawaki? No, Kawaki not going to allow himself to get eaten or absorbed by the Ten Tails. No. I want to see Mitsuki so bad. I want to see him go up against the Ten Tails with Boruto. I miss Mitsuki. Yeah, Dan is getting an announcement at Jump Festa. It is. Oh, there's no question. Blue Box already got announced. Dan has its own stage, and from what I saw on Jump Festa's official website, it said that the voice, all the series for one, I think it was the Jump Blue stage, or it'd be for Blue. Are going to have their cast there. So yeah, no question, Dan is getting an anime. And it will be announced at Jump Festa for sure. Boruto, I'd like to see. We're not getting a Boruto stage, unfortunately. But I heard there's a rumor that there's going to be a Naruto related announcement around the time, either at Jump Festa or around the time of Jump Festa. My guess is it's probably going to be an update on the anime that was put on hiatus because it wasn't ready. I kind of would like to see, oh God, if we get an announcement that there's going to be, I doubt it, but let me hold out. I'm holding out for this. That will get a Boruto midquel, and if that is confirmed to be in development, at least, I will be so happy. I want to see what happened in the time skip. I'm just, in regards to Dan, I'm hoping that Trigger gets it. I can't see any other studio doing it but Trigger. And I even I tweeted Sheilin, the editor of Dan. I'm like, please get Trigger to animate Dan. Seriously, we need it, right, Kitty? We need it. Hopefully, I'm around to cover it, right, Kitty? Well, hopefully, we're around to cover it because Kitty would help too. Something it's based on what I saw. It's not going to connect to what's happening in Boruto. I really wish the 20th anniversary episodes did. That would be so cool. I would love it, but no, we're not. I don't think we're going to get that. Nah. It's going to bug me if I don't have this up, because there are some really interesting theories I wanted to bring up from Boruto fans I thought were very, very interesting. There we go. But yeah, I should point this out that Ko did not tank Uzuhiko. Because remember, Boruto said no matter what, he's dying. He's gonna die regardless, whether it's by his hand or after being absorbed by the Ten Tails, he'll still be alive. But Code is gonna die regardless, at least for now, anyway. But yeah, everyone's talking. Of course, everyone's talking about the planet is shaking, dude. Boruto, unless it's stated otherwise, he wasn't in Sage mode. He's doing this in base mode. I'm telling you, something's gonna go down if again Code fuses with the Ten Tails, like I think he's going to. Ooh, if we get something like where, like as I said earlier, with Garo and Saitama before they went to space, and fought on Jupiter, on not on Io, which is one of Jupiter's moons. I feel like I could see that happening and seeing not just Shibai, but maybe another Otsutsuki coming through. But I could. He's gonna that's going to trigger it, or be one of the things that could trigger it. But that the Uzuhiko is going to be the one to cause Shibai to come out. The other thing is, as well, is I was hoping to see more direction with Boruto and Momoshiki. Like, what's going on with that? Oh God, Karma is going to be so fucking. Dude, imagine this. Imagine Boruto is not only using Sage mode, he's using Karma on top of that with the Uzuhiko. Dude, that would definitely open a freaking portal into the divine dimension and free Shibai out. Oh, for sure. For sure that would happen. Yeah, Trigger is still around. Nah, they haven't gone bankrupt. Nah, they actually made a profit off of Cyberpunk Edge Runners for sure. Oh yeah, Code is still down bad for Ida. He is technically, but if he merges with the Ten Tails, I don't think that could be the case no more. I'm telling you, that is going. If Code fuses with the Ten Tails, and they have there's a fight between Ten Tails, Code, and Boruto. If he might push Boruto into Sage mode, and if he's in Sage mode and uses the Uzuhiko and Karma, woof. Dude, it's gonna be wild if that happens. I really hope that's gonna be the case. God, we need to know what the fuck happened with Kashin Koji first. Oh God, I just have this feeling, as I said earlier, that and this is why Amato is working in cahoots with them technically. It's because just like with Delta, remember he has a ton of deltas, and he's got to have at least a couple of spare Kashin Kojis to boot. But yeah, Amato double crossing Boruto, as I said, I could definitely see him pulling a double cross, because remember he wants to bring his daughter back. But wouldn't it be interesting if Shibai used Amato as his vessel? That's what I said earlier as well. Is Shibai using Amato as his vessel and having it backfire? I know, it's weird we haven't seen Amato. And yeah, Boruto is monthly. It's so weird that we haven't. That's why I'm like, it just would make so much sense if Shibai. It's kind of like with Drake and in Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest, where Drake was brought back from the dead too, by the gold god dragon Viernus. And if we have something like that happen, and that's how Shibai comes out, I would not be mad. Hell, what if Shibai possessed his daughter as well? You could have that going on, but nah, I think it's gonna be Shibai possessing Amato. I just can see it. Ooh, the unknown Otsutsuki. Yeah, there's good there. I want to see a new set of Otsutsuki come in here because Kara is obviously gone, but we know there's more. With she, dude, if Shibai is not the only enlightened Otsutsuki, imagine having finding out that there's like five or something. Five divine Otsutsukis, Otsutsukis that have reached enlightenment. That would be really, really sick. Oh, the Kaguya. Yeah, I said a long ass time ago that there was a chance that Kaguya could come back. Dude, if Kaguya comes back, if we have this where Shibai possesses Amato and Kaguya possesses his daughter, his resurrected daughter, that would be so amazing. I'd love to see that. Here we go. But yeah. Oh, people are starting to say, in terms of power scaling, that Boruto destroys the whole Shippuden cast by himself. I don't know about. Well, this isn't base mode though. So like, if he used Sage mode, Karma, and Uzuhiko, then yeah, I could believe that. I could believe that he could destroy all the Shippuden cast for sure. Damn, I want to see. Oh, ooh. Do you guys think that Kashin Koji is going to be on the next chapter's color page? I hope so. That's either going to be Kashin Koji or Sasuke, or like a combination of Sasuke, Kashin Koji, and Boruto. That would be amazing. Well, the other thing is too is where Momoshiki, what Momoshiki's role is going to be as well. Because remember, he's stuck with Boruto, or they're stuck together, I should say. Oh yeah, definitely. She's got to stay away after falling for Haranjutsu. Is right. You thinking more Code and Boruto are just an entire color page dedicated to the Ten Tails? Dude, I'd love to see that. That'd be amazing. I want to see Kashin Koji and Sasuke on the color together, on the color page, whether it's in chapter 4 or chapter 5. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. If we see Boruto with the frogs on the next color page, I would be down with that too. But something that's worth noting is that unlike like say with Saitama and Garo and whatnot, that Boruto is the only one that at least we've seen recently anyway that can use a planetary level attack that won't even crack the street because it's all underground. Ooh, someone pointed this out, which is very interesting. That Boruto is currently the only known shinobi who has befriended, summoned, and used two opposing sage species, and also holds the potential to learn both their sage modes, the snakes and the toads. Dude, that's a good point. I know it's the anime that showed the snakes, but keep in mind it might be an anime only thing. I think it is, but you have the whole thing with Mitsuki as well. And if Orochimaru comes into play, that would be very interesting. Yeah, I'm glad people agree with me on this. That I'm seeing on Twitter is that the similarity now. This is what this person said. The similarity now is very clear. He had a theory that this god would be the Jubi, and he fuses with code and absorbs energy of the trees of the earth. For that reason, it doesn't look like an Otsutsuki. But this is it's very interesting, isn't it? I really hope that code is fusing with the 10 tails. I want to see this design. I want to see it. And that was because in response, someone pointed out that the roots of the 10 tails looked like God. Oh, the car member. Well, that's true. The car members never trained. Don't let. Oh, that's right. Naruto and Hinata are now younger than Sasuke and Sakura. They are because of being in that dimension. Oh yeah, that's true. Sarada can learn all 3 summonings. He might turn into a complete aberration that he'll never have a chance with women. Poor Code. You deserve better than this. Right, Kitty? You agree, huh, Kitties? Oh, Kitty just is going to get food now. Kitty don't want to help no more. That means he's not getting his treats. He'll get less treats. There we go. Because he did help for a second. Someone pointed out how Kawaki is starting to look a lot more like Jigen. It's the karma. It's that karma that's making him look more like Jigen. I can see that. Wookiees! Do you agree, honey? What, Ninja Keys? What? Just sitting. He's just sitting like a little bubs. Ooh! Yeah, Boruto got 200,000 views in a few hours. We won! Yeah! We are winning! And that's compared to Kagurabachi, who got over 200,000 views in 4 days. Dude, it's one fucking chapter! It's 3 chapters. Boruto's gonna have way more views than Kagurabachi's. Yeah, Kitty. He knows. Yeah, people are a lot of people are saying that the thing that would make Code better if he fuses with the Gyubi's body. I don't know if but here's another question though. Do you guys think that if Code does that, will he become an Otsutsuki if he fuses with the 10 Tails body? Code is that's what because people are saying Code's the final villain. It's like no, he was never planned to be the final villain. That's Shibai. Shibai's the final villain. Oh, you think that the village is going to be destroyed? I kind of feel that, but in my opinion, they're setting up for something stronger. They've been setting up for something stronger since Moto revealed the information about Shibai. Yeah, people brought that up too. That like with Madara, how most thought he was the final boss, then out of nowhere comes Kaguya. Yeah, the final philosophy of friends we made along the way. Am I getting the Boruto? Dude, I can barely afford a roof over my head right now. I'm like freaking out because I have to pay rent in the next couple of weeks, and and it's not looking good right now. YouTube is barely any help. I reached out to them to see what's going on, but it's weird because the algorithm. They said the algorithm for me was just fine. I was like, why am I getting less views? This makes no sense. The Gyubi needs to consume Otsutsuki's to survive. So that means it won't be as strong. It won't be that strong until if Boruto fuses, or not Boruto, if Code fuses with the Gyubi, then it's going to be different because remember they're going to be going after Boruto and Kawaki. It will be the best way to explain this is it will be kind of like with Jigen and Ishiki. Because remember, Jigen was not compatible with Ishiki. So I think that might be the case where Code is going to be like is going to be the next Jigen. That's what it seems like to me. I love how everyone is saying, yeah, Boruto is the best. Dude, he's peak edgelord, man. Ooh, someone pointed out, and I didn't realize it till now how true that is that Boruto's not wearing a headband on the color pages on this month's cover of V-Jump and the first color spread, first chapter's color spread. But this is why I'm like, Damon's gonna, and I said earlier, Damon's gonna play a factor into this, into what's happening, because he is able to sense Boruto's power. How is he able to do that is the real question. But yeah, we still don't even know who their parents are either. But yeah, Damon is there's something going on with him. And then remember, I ship it with Himawari for real, but if there's something like a secret power inside of Himawari, I kind of would not be surprised about that either. I hope. Oh, this ain't the West where if it was the West, they would try and turn Himawari into a girl boss. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Oh yeah, I would. If I got the new Naruto, or sorry, the Boruto Storm game, I would only be playing story mode. I don't like doing the online stuff. My Brian was, my like boyfriend loved playing online games. Me, I started out with like the Sega Genesis. Well, my first time I gamed was with at my friend's place with the Sega Genesis. But my first system that I purchased with my brother was a Nintendo 64. Himawari Humans versus Otsutsuki. Ooh, I wonder if that's why the humans that that are becoming trees haven't died yet, because it's going to be kind of like what we saw in Chainsaw Man, where they will be used as vessels for the Otsutsuki. That would be sweet. Kishimoto says he plans to end the franchise by volume 100. I heard it was supposed to be 30 volumes, but I don't think Boruto gonna be 30 volumes. Now it's gonna be more than that. He said that a while ago, that Kishimoto and Ikamoto were saying like a while ago that Boruto was gonna be only like 30 volumes. There's no way in hell it's gonna be only 30 volumes. Nah, it's gonna be way more than 30. There's no way, especially with what's happening right now. No. No way. I refuse to believe that. So it was like was only used to be Boruto's test dummy to show off his newer second. But it's actually kind of a good test dummy if you think about it, a way to do this because of code being absorbed into the Ten Tails. People are some dumbasses are just saying that like that Boruto trying to be like Tokyo Revengers. Mofo Boruto a bigger edgelord than any of them in Tokyo Revengers. Hold on, speaking because people have brought up the rankings. Let's see what's going on with Boruto. If there was 200,000 views in within like the first 2 hours, it's got to have moved up the ranking by now. Because last I checked, it was like at rank 5. Nah, it's still there. Damn it. Come on, Boruto fans. We need to get that shit up. Oh, for the Kisha, spiritual soul, he said that when he took over from Kadachi. Yeah. I do because you know that well they're not going to take the West opinion into like full account. No, they've already said. Speaking of, let me mention this about Manga Plus because I saw the editors talk about and this was at the Manga Plus panel in New York. So one of the editors, let me make sure I have because it's going to drive me nuts if I do not have his up in front of me. Because this is actually very important. Yeah, Hosono. So what Hosono said after the panel at New York Comic Con, what he said was that a question that was commonly asked was about appealing to the West, and he clarified that when he's talking about appealing to overseas, he's not talking about the U.S. He's talking about Europe and I would say Latin America as well. I believe. Yeah, I think that's what he was referring to. I'm glad that he said that because that would really concern the hell out of me that he's appealing to the U.S. No, don't don't just no. Japan's comes first, obviously, but I would say if anything, because the French market is the biggest anime and manga has the biggest anime and manga market outside of Japan. I would say he's trying to appeal more to like to Europe and Latin America because they have huge manga markets over there. For fuck's sakes, they get Kingdom. We don't. I have been trying to get Kingdom on Manga Plus for a while. I've been campaigning it for it. Let's see. The US would change gender. Dude, Viz already does that. Seven Seas tried to do it. Viz does really stupid shit like this all the time. And they're supposed to have quality control. No, motherfucker, they do not have quality control. I tried to find out if they had quality control and I never heard back. They don't have any quality control. Then before the one that Seven Seas tried doing this before with Hiura, and I think I turned my childhood friend into a girl. They tried to trans Hiura, and the mangaka and the publisher were not happy. No, No, they're not. And something I've been I also told Soto is like, please, for the love of God, just have Manga Plus have its own localizations and let Viz have theirs, because we want accurate translations. And it's not fair when, say, like the Spanish translation is more accurate than what we're getting from Viz. The American. What someone told me is that the localizers here in the US, they have a mafia. That's why certain localizers have not gotten fired yet, which is very frustrating. That the studios, and I'm guessing the publishers would be included in this as well, have lost control to the localizers. Seven Seas, it should be obvious because of the union. Was Nenji the only major loss in the main cast from the last series? In Naruto, Nenji died. But I think that's no. Jiraiya died too. Jiraiya was dead. Well, no, Viz is owned by Shueisha technically, but in terms of the anime that they get is from Disney. That's where they're partnered with Disney in regards to that. They made a deal where they're partnered with Disney for anime localizations. Like Disney has, it's like, I would say it's kind of like how Disney has partnered with or they've been partnered with Kodansha for a long time. But ooh, this is in deep shit for what they did for their global version. I'm telling you right now, in terms of anime, I really suggest getting a VPN and just watch like Billy and Muse One, I think it is, on YouTube. The translations are way more accurate. If you have Netflix, then use a VPN for Netflix Japan, and same with Amazon. There we go. Amazon Japan, their translations are way better than what we're getting here. Yeah, Kashin Koji is a Jiraiya clone, so yeah. That's what I was thinking too. That everyone was saying Boruto has Sage Mode, but I don't think he does. He was using base mode for this. Let's be real. He wasn't using Sage Mode in this chapter. No way. He would not. Code is too weak for him to need to even tap into Sage Mode. There's no way. I think we'll. Um, I think we'll see if he has Sage Mode when Code fuses. Because I'm serious. I think Code is going to fuse with the 10 tails. I don't think I've ever seen anybody like Code take this many L's. Am I gonna watch Pluto? I actually read the manga for Pluto a long ass time ago. I think it was when the anime got announced. It's really good. In terms of anime live reactions, because my views have been extremely low, I'm thinking about I talked to Geekdom 101 about this. I'm thinking about doing anime live reactions as a Patreon exclusive, because I don't have to worry about getting copyright strikes. But I have to finish setting that up. I haven't been able, because I've been so busy. I haven't been able to start fixing up my Patreon. But yeah, because I'm trying to keep a roof over my head here. So when it comes to anime, donations are definitely will motivate me to do it. But anime live reactions will take me sometimes like 5 hours to do. Oh, with the anime live reactions? Well, yeah. Because I'm doing one for Captain Tsubasa right now. And it's killing me, man. Oh my god, it is. I was thinking about doing one for Four Nights of the Apocalypse, but man, I just am like, dude, I could barely get through Captain Tsubasa. Barely. Um, but yeah, I might, as I said, I might make anime live reactions a Patreon exclusive, depending on how things are going, and if I can get it all set up in time, and especially if it's before I end up homeless, I needs to get that done. But for anime live reactions, they're definitely going to be. It can't be just by request. It got to be donation request because it takes a lot of time for me to do them, especially when I'm not getting that many views. Oh, it has to be like that. Unfortunately. Ooh, here's a good question though. Do you guys think that the parallelism of Boruto and Kawaki will surpass the one of Naruto and Sasuke? I think code. It just depends. Or not code. Kawaki. If Kawaki has mastered his Otsutsuki power and he's been able to like go um, beyond an Otsutsuki, I kind of think he will. But right now, there's no way with Boruto's power. There's no way, especially if as I've been saying, especially if he uses karma with the Rasengan, and if he has Sage Mode on top of that too, no, it's not gonna happen. I'll read the question again. For those of you that missed it, is do you think the parallelism of Boruto and Kawaki will surpass the one of Naruto and Sasuke? Is the question. Oda, to an extent, Oda has quality control over One Piece's live action to an extent. Um, but yeah, there's some questionable things going on up in there. Let's be real. Uh, like say race swapping Nojiko. But yeah, Kawaki got to get. I have to wonder after seeing what Boruto did to Code, if that's gonna like push Kawaki to like really tap into his karma, and hell, even because he is an Otsutsuki already, technically, and maybe to the point of a full-on transformation. That'd be interesting. I'd like to see that. But someone even pointed out, even Koji Stone is laughing at this frog. At this frog. I love it so much. Ah, garbage mangas like Kagurabachi, etc., should never be compared to Boruto. Is correct. But Kagurabachi got nothing. It's borderline. Well, the story is very meh, and I hate that. And speaking of, I have to mention it. I mentioned it in my live reactions for Kagurabachi anyway. Both of us are saying it's the next Kimetsu no Yaiba. No, it's not. The Elusive Samurai is already the new Kimetsu no Yaiba. So you would be saying that Kagurabachi is a new Elusive Samurai, which it will never be. No, Elusive Samurai is beautiful. It's a masterpiece. It is gorgeous. The story is really, really good too. And it's like, nah. Kagurabachi is just a mad web comic. It's and to an extent, one's web comics, his newer web comic book art looks way better than Kagurabachi. Sasuke got to be free or something. Dude, for real, Jump Plus exclusives, the Jump Plus exclusives that we've been getting on Manga Plus are just a million times better than anything Weekly Shonen Jump is doing. And part of it is because we actually have an accurate localization. That always helps. But I feel like, and I've said this before, what Shueisha is trying to do with some of their newer series is they're trying to like recreate some of the content that Manga Plus has, like with the mystery series, like I Tell C and Super Smartphone to an extent too. They're trying to be Weekly Shonen Jump's Ron Kobayashi, which is such an amazing manga. I love it, love it, love it so much. And I know it's a coincidence. It's got to be more than a coincidence that Kagurabachi came out in the same week as Diaz Razor. I love that manga so much. I hope it's not getting canceled because there's a rumor that it's only gotten like it's listed for 2 to 3 volumes. I'm like, no, 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 don't cancel it. Oh, Dragon Ball. First of all, in regards to Dragon Ball, I did not watch Super Hero outside of clips and images that I had to use for covering it for bounding. So for the most part, I'm going in with an open mind, and it's hard for me to even think about watching Super Hero after the treatment of the animators. It was just fucked up. But in terms of the superhero stuff, I really do like the arc. The arc is actually good, especially today's chapter. Whew, it was good. But was it as good as Boruto? No. I love Dragon Ball Super. Don't get twisted. I've been covering that manga for a long time too. And okay, Daima, Daima. Let me give you my thoughts on that real quick. I said in my Dragon Ball Super live reaction. I like that it seems like it's something that we would see in a Super Dragon Ball Heroes series, but I'm still more hyped for Kakame's anime. Oh, I almost forgot the team of the Kakame team is actually doing a Boruto manga, or not Boruto, a Naruto manga. But seriously, that one, yeah. As soon as that comes out, I will be covering the Naruto manga, the Naruto fan manga, because Kakame's art is fantastic, and the story that we've been getting there is so good. There's a lot of strange light novel names and anime names. Well, manga names too. Technically, there are some very very strange ones. But I'm telling you right now, if you have not read Kakame, you need to read it. Seriously, there's some good shit up in there, and the team is actually animating it. So we're gonna get a fan anime of adaptation of Kakame. And Poisson Labo, who is the artist and whatnot, they're gonna work on a Boruto, or I keep saying Boruto, Naruto series. So that will be really interesting. There's not enough content for Dragon Ball Super to really to come back with a full-on anime. No, because they will get through the adaptation really quick in like a year or so, and then they would just be doing filler. I think Jump Festa, yeah, Jump Festa is going to be on YouTube as well. I know that for some of the big, I don't know if Dan Dan's stage will be on, will have English subtitles or not, and how it'll be on the main YouTube channel. Spy Family has been, so Spy Family has in the past. So I would think with how big Dan is here, that Dan will be on that channel, and it will have subtitles. The other thing is I'm telling you right now, if you want to avoid toxicity, the Jump Plus panels, they don't have subtitles on there, but there's translators in the chat usually, and they're so chill. And the chat room is not toxic like in the English subtitle ones. I love Jump Festa was good. Jump Festa was good. I'm hoping we're going to get an actual trailer for the Elusive Samurai, but I don't know if that'll happen or not. Dude, I can't. Oh gosh, I can't wait to see Momoshiki get involved. I really can't. Oh, that would be so sick. Imagine if we get a Jump Festa like 2021 when Kara was introduced for a trailer. We're not getting a Boruto stage this year from what I've heard and seen. I don't think there's going to be a Boruto stage. There's just going to be the stuff for Naruto, but Boruto could probably get have some announcements up in there too. But if anything with Boruto in terms of Jump Festa, God, they should just do one to promote two Blue Vortex. I don't understand why they wouldn't do one to promote two Blue Vortex. That'd be stupid not to. Katsuki to Electric Boogaloo. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, Spy Family is great. I've been covering. Here's the thing with Spy Family. I think I'm maybe the only person that has covered, or one of the only people that has covered Spy Family since like the very beginning. I covered it when it was a Manga Plus exclusive. It's chapter 3. There we go. But yeah, I've been covering Spy Family a lot longer than most of these people have read it, or hell, even covered it. See, I covered shit before it goes mainstream. I covered Sakamoto Day since chapter 1. I covered Chainsaw Man since chapter 1. Dr. Stone was since like chapter, was it chapter 1? Yeah, chapter 1 for Dr. Stone. Jujutsu Kaisen, it was since chapter 17. Kimetsu no Yaiba, it was like chapter 50-ish. My favorite new Jump Plus manga is DS Brazer. That manga is so good and it's so beautiful. Oh, I love it so much. But in terms of ones that I've covered for a long time, I'm trying not to be biased because I love Tokyo Underworld. And I've actually interviewed the mangaka for Tokyo Underworld. She's really cool. Some of my favorites are obviously Tokyo Underworld. It's freaking amazing. That art is gorgeous, especially if you're looking for a death game series. It is good. Obviously, as I said, DS Brazer. And then there's a Ron Kamonohashi, Deranged Detective. I freaking love that manga. It's so good. Oh my god, it's been insane up in that manga. But yeah, it's hard for me to name one. No, I'm still watching South Park. I'm excited for South Park to come back. Yeah, I called that shit about the Gojo fight. I said it that it was gonna end up being like Toji. And if it keeps on going the way I think it is, because I am telling you, there is no way in hell that Megumi is going to stay alive. There's no way. If that reset killed Megumi, I wouldn't be surprised by that. But if they somehow manage to get through to Megumi, kind of like in oh my god, Zeldris and Nanatsu no Taizai, there is that. There could be that. I want it to be that way, but because I think the art would be fabulous for it, but I don't think it's going to be like that. No. Oh, before I forget, and I said this, I've posted in my Discord and on Twitter too. If you have Pluto TV, they are starting to do anime simulcast, which the first one that they're doing is for Captain Tsubasa, which I'm so happy to see. Oh my god. And I don't know if their translations are going to be different from Crunchyroll. That's the only thing I don't know. But God, I'm so happy to see that we're getting simulcast on Pluto. I so am. Let's see. Everyone is thinking that it's going to be Kashin Koji coming back, and because of the frogs. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing from Boruto fans is that there's the Kashin Koji stuff and people saying that it's got Sage mode. But here's the other thing with Sage mode though. Would he even be able to use it because of the karma? And also, you know, having Momoshiki up in there. I love Pluto. I know Pluto TV is amazing. Pluto TV has everything. I hope it overtakes Crunchyroll. I hope the translation, in terms of changing, I'm hoping the translations are more accurate, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. I love Pluto. Dude, Pluto, actually have it on my TV right now. I have Pluto TV on. I think do we have a Naruto channel on Pluto? I know we have a One Piece channel and a Sailor Moon channel. And there's no dubs up in there. It's all sub. I don't think we have Naruto up in there yet as dedicated channel to Naruto. It could be wrong. I'm surprised there's not, to be honest. They got one for Yu-Gi-Oh though, and that one's the dub. Yeah, that's what I thought. Who's my favorite Naruto villain? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's only the OG and I'm not shipping it, and that really sucks. But who's my favorite Naruto villain? Well, let's see. I'm trying to think. I really liked I love when Orochimaru was the villain. Oh, Orochimaru was just everything. And then there's in the case of Boruto, obviously villains right now. I did like Ishiki. I did like what the direction they were going with Kara and Ishiki. I can't stand. Oh my god, I can't stand that they're calling Orochimaru a gay icon. They're calling him non-binary. I'm just like, shut up. Momoshiki is everything. Is correct. Yeah, I think Momoshiki is going to be the best villain. He was sneaky as fuck. But I'm curious what's going to happen. Again, we don't know if what's going to happen with Momoshiki, but if Boruto does die or like lose consciousness during the fight against, say, like Shibai or or now what seems like it's going to be the fused code. And dude, if there's a way for Momoshiki and Boruto to change places in the clash, that'd be sick. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, Boruto can't die. Nah. Kawaki, maybe. I would be sad because I like Kawaki, even though he's become a little bitch. Yeah, that's why I'm like, there's no. Code's got to get at least put some damage onto Boruto. Yeah, that's what I'm like, dude. There's no way Kishimoto gonna have Code go out like this. Nah, Code is gonna. He's pissed off enough. He's gonna fuse with the Ten Tails and then really cause some shit. Again, that's the one thing I don't know is if the Rasengan would still be in effect if he fused with the Ten Tails. But as I said earlier, I think this is going to be very much a Jigen situation. He wasn't compatible with Ishiki. That's true. The last time Ko put damage onto Boruto and Kawaki was before his limiter was off. That was also before Kawaki tapped into his karma power thanks to Amato. Right, Kitty. Right, Kitty. Kitty could defeat Code. You could defeat Code, right, Ninja Cat? He's looking at me funny. He's so cute. I love my kitty. I love my kitty. He's a silly kitty. Here's your laser. Go play. Let's see. Dude. Hold on, is that the Viz one next to it too? Yeah. Okay, so it's a... I think this is the Viz one, huh? Let me make sure. Because Viz doesn't usually put dialogue at the end of the chapter. No, that's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute. Nah, it's a different translation. I hate that Viz does that they leave off the opening and closing text. But yeah, we got, it says here, I'm going to read the ending here from the fan scan. It says here, Boruto drove away Code with the overwhelming power of his technique. And what about the two gammas that follow? Right, Kitty? Hi, Ninja Keys. Hi, Ninja Keys. Yeah, I know. You want treats, huh? You want treats, huh, Kitty? Aw. Well, you gotta help Mama if you want you want your kitty tweets. Look at him. He's so cute. He's a cute Ninja Kitty. He's a cute Ninja Kitty. It's my baby boy. He's my cute little boy. I guess people were saying that Boruto was dodging. No. During the fight with Code. No, it wasn't dodging. No. It was the power of the Rasengan that was causing that. Because remember, it has the power of the planet's rotation. That's what I thought anyway. God, I just can't wait to see if we're gonna see Kashin Koji next chapter or not, and what happened. Oh, I can't wait for that. Right? Having one of the claws, Grimes having Rinnegan is still crazy. I know. It's wild, man. What do you think, Kitty? Kitty could do a Rinnegan. You could do a Rasengan. You could do everything with your Kitty Jutsu. That's what Kitty could do. You could do everything with Kitty Jutsu. Do you guys think the frog is Kashin Koji's frog, or do you think it's maybe one of Naruto's frogs? Part of me is thinking that it's more so Naruto because he's out of commission, and that Kashin Koji just taught him how to summon the frogs. Or you think it's Kashin Koji? Byakugan keys! Byakugan key! Use it, keys! Ninja keys! We need to get you a Naruto headband, Cat. We do. We're too broke for that, though, at the moment. I still need to get you a new kitty tree. A kitty ninja tree. The frog looks too much like the steam toad. That is true. Oh, someone pointed out, I think this was for the second chapter, is how Kawaki has the jutsu on the right side while Shiki has it on the left side. That's interesting. So karmic extraction, not really accurate and somewhat flawed. Could be. Oh my god. What? my god, someone on the Boruto Reddit said this. He's not a hater though, this person claims. I don't know how to explain this, but I literally feel nothing every time I read a Boruto chapter. The read-through gives me a feeling of coldness and emptiness. I even sometimes feel depressed, no joke. Manga feels so dead. This has to be a troll post. There's no way. It's the same background for every event / chapter. It's the same place over and over again. Konoha. The same yellowish dirt ground, the same old concrete house walls, the red brick rooftop, etc. No new cool battleground. Motherfucker, they're fighting Konoha right now. What do you want? They're going to be fighting elsewhere in a minute. Or next chapter, probably. The same panels, the same poses, the same dialogues. Oh, I'm stronger. I'm going way easy. I have a new power up. That was my plan all along. I want to protect X, Y, Z. The pages are so white, it's not pleasing to my eyes. Use some gray. I kind of agree with that. They use some black and gray. Use a little bit more shading would be nice. And have more going on with the backgrounds. I agree with that. I feel no connection to anything Boruto is or wants to be. What is it even? It doesn't even want it to be. Dude, Boruto is just a fucking edgelord, man. It's obvious what he wants. He wants to take down the Otsutsuki threat that's here and wants to save his parents. And also maybe even reverse everything that's happened in regards to Ida's jutsu. That's what I was like, yo, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, all fights have been somewhere else but Konoha. Well, no, there was one fight that was in Konoha, and that was the Delta fight in Next Generations. And that was when Naruto fought Delta. Or it was for a minute. They were fighting Delta there, and then they left. But yeah, other than that. Oh, that was also outside of Konoha. I thought it was there. Where was it? Yeah, it was Delta that I thought was there that attacked them in Konoha and then they left. Or was it Kashin? No, was it Kashin Koji? No, I know who it is now. It's Ashiki. That's who I was thinking of. It was Jigen / Ashiki that did that. That's who it was. It was Jigen. It was Jigen that fought there. But yeah, most fights are in different dimensions. But yeah, that fight. But that fight though. With Naruto and Jigen, it started in Konoha because remember he was coming to take Kawaki. Yeah, that's the only fight I can maybe think of off the top of my head that was in Konoha in Next Generations. So I don't know what the fuck this person's talking about. There's people that actually feel the same though. Most people excited just wanted to see a power. Motherfucker, he trained with Sasuke and Momoshiki, and now we're fighting out Kashin Koji for 3 years. Like, wouldn't you want to see a power up too? Like, I don't understand it. Apparently, it's so divided for this chapter because tons of people love it and tons of people seem to be calling it quits. Why? I understand it maybe being pissed at Code being so weak, but why would you be pissed at like peak edgelord Boruto? I don't get it. But yeah, this person said it too. It's mostly because the manga is currently setting up a plot. It was like this during the prophecy arc too. Their chapters were mostly dialogue, and the focus had shifted more to their day-to-day lives while introducing Ida and Damon into the story. Then came the switch. Yeah, that's what everyone should know, that this is setting up what's the next arc. And that's when Kashin Koji and Sasuke come back into the picture. This is all set up for Code fusing with the Ten Tails. Yeah, exactly. That's what. The Naruto and Sasuke versus Ishiki and Konoha, and then they moved into a different dimension. Yeah. Ah, that's right, kitty. That's right. But yeah, I don't know why they're getting all pissy. It's a set. We're getting to the good, really good shit. Next chapter if Code fuses with the Ten Tails. But the setup here with the human trees, I just think is very interesting. With the mortal, because the Ten Tails needs Tsukutsuma no Tsutsuki for the to become the God Tree. But here, now that I said this earlier too, now that um, Code's chakra is fused into it, it's expanding its horizon, so to speak. But hey, Code can't become a no Tsutsuki. At least you can use the power of the Ten Tails to become close to one. Yeah, I'm glad people are like, dude, what is this Reddit user talking about? That's some bullshit. People are saying only Kawaki and Imawari are the only interesting things in this manga. It's like, no, what are you talking about? I'm so confused. But yeah, I'm curious what you guys think. I kind of mentioned this earlier, but what do you guys think about when Boruto said, dying in Konoha isn't bad, but not today? Is that's what I'm like, is he gonna die at the end of this manga? And have Himawari take over? Or does he mean or it could mean Momoshiki taking over his body, like he dies and has he has Momoshiki take over his body. There is that. Okay, Liam. Thanks for coming to the stream. I think people see certain Boruto panels and then give their opinions on it and how they feel about Boruto because they're wrong with what they say that they say. Seriously, it's kind of giving very tourist vibes because tourists are like this too. I mean, look at One Piece. One Piece is a great example of this. Look at the whole thing with Yamato. I saw fucking tourists flat out say, I haven't read or touched One Piece, but I know Yamato's a trans man. It's like, what are you talking about? You haven't read it. How would you know? You don't know shit. People are fucking weird, man. Especially the activists. Oh god, them activists. I hope we don't see them up in involved in well, we kind of see them up involved in Boruto when they call Ikamoto a pedo. But we haven't seen trans in character. Well, minus Orochimaru. They're trying, and I think that in that case they might as well try with Mitsuki as well. Oh god. Ooh, so this is something I wanted to ask too. I just remembered. Do you guys think that the Uzuhiko is a form of Shinjitsu? Because if it's a form of Shinjitsu, then I could definitely believe that was Momoshiki. That was all Momoshiki's doing. If the Uzuhiko is a Shinjitsu, because he knows about Shinjitsu. He knows Shinjitsu better than anyone. I would love. Oh god, if this is a Shinjitsu, then that's even more so foreshadowing that we're going to be seeing divine Otsutsuki. Why would Boruto need to learn Shinjitsu if it's not to prepare for the fight against the real threat, which is Shibai? Momoshiki, he was kind of scared of Shibai, or like or oh, something I'm very I gotta compare this to One Punch Man for a second here. In One Punch Man, God has these God boxes that he sends, and whoever opens them, they could get a wish granted and gain ultimate power. Or in some cases, like with Garo, it was just like spur of the moment kind of thing. But I wonder if we're going to see that kind of thing happen, like if there's going to be boxes. I don't think it's going to be boxes or Shinjitsu scrolls. That'd be interesting though. But we're going to see. I'm telling you, we're going to see Shibai tempt once the border between reality and the divine world is thinner. Then yeah, I can definitely see Shibai tempting them, and I have to wonder if Momoshiki knows that. I would not be surprised about that at all. I hope this is Shinjitsu. That'd be very interesting, and it would also not just that, it would make so much sense. But then in that case, though, if Momoshiki taught Boruto Shinjitsu, then it would make more sense if Kashin Koji was the one to teach him about like Sage Mode and the frogs and stuff like that. That would make, and also because he's a clone of Jiraiya. Killing Code, damn it, Killing Code is easy. I just people get bitch about Boruto being an edgelord, but dude, he has, I keep telling them, he has every right to be an edgelord. He was training with Sasuke, has Momoshiki, and now probably Kashin Koji for 3 years. Just dealing with Sasuke and Momoshiki is enough. Is enough for him to be an edgelord. Hell, just being with Momoshiki is enough for Boruto to turn into an edgelord. And yeah, and his lives were also switched with Kawaki. On top of that, he lost everything, and he's dealing with Momoshiki on top of this fuckery. And yeah, Sasuke probably whipping his ass, and hell, maybe even Kashin Koji. But yeah, we all should have known that Boruto was going to have his Jiraiya. It's just a cloud. I love it. Oh yeah, Mitsuki tried to kill his best friend. Tried to kill him too. I think Mitsuki's starting to wake up to all the fuckery. It's just even more curiouser and curiouser. Like, how did Sarda get past it? I don't think they were Otsutsuki. They could be potential vessels for Otsutsuki, maybe. Especially Sarda. Oh god, if Sarda gets possessed by like a divine Otsutsuki, I will die. If she gets possessed by Kaguya, I will freaking die. Oh my god. I could see, dude, they're either gonna or it could be both. In the case of Amato's daughter is definitely gonna be possessed by an Otsutsuki. I'm leaning more towards Kaguya, and have Kaguya resurrect and have her possess oh my god, Delta, there we go. To an extent, I could see that, but I could also see her possessing Sarda. Again, the only reason why I could mainly see her possessing Sarda is because she is resistant to Ida's power. But yeah, Mitsuki is close. Mitsuki, last time we saw him, he was close to breaking out of the Omnipotence. Let's see. Ooh, someone brought this up. So when Code moves towards Boruto, Boruto goes to another point because the Earth is in continuous rotation. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what my theory was. So like the people that are saying otherwise, I don't know. It's weird that they're saying that. Oh, the Kagurabachi memers piss me off because they're like, you're comparing Boruto to an already established fan base to another fresh new series that came out but managed to surpass Boruto and Jujutsu Kaisen and Manga Plus Views. No, you had memers doing that. That was because of a meme. And that happened way before Kagurabachi came out. So that is bullshit. That's bullshit. And plus, Boruto to Blue Vortex has a separate entry on Manga Plus. We have every right to compare it to Kagurabachi, which is being hyped up by memers. Boruto has over 200k views, but 5 hours. It's 232,100 viewers. But yeah, the Boruto is gonna expose the fraud that is Kagurabachi. Dude, it's even destroying Dragon Ball Super right now. Dragon Ball Super has like 74.2k views, and Boruto's just destroying it. Oh my god, someone said God. They put code space on Gojo. And made it a meme. That was fucked up. Come on. Boruto chapter update release date. Yeah. No, Sukuna actually not a fraud. He took down Gojo. Well, at least for now. Boruto is freaking peak. I love what we're getting here from Kishimoto. It's better than yeah. Go read Jujutsu Kaisen. He did this like a few weeks ago, and Gege was getting death threats over it. Code is a way code, and yeah, I'm gonna say Chihiro as well. They are the ones that have their own types of fraud allegations. Chihiro is just it's just mid in general, and then Code Code gets ass whooped. Let's see if we have any movement in the views for Boruto, if it's going to go up. I'm guessing, well, Boruto is like at 605,000 right now anyway. Needs more. We need more views for Boruto. I want it to destroy Kagurabachi. Super piece of shit manga, like seriously. And this is coming from someone that covers Kagurabachi. That Kagurabachi is just ass compared to Boruto. Let's see. Jiki Nishiki is a close second or third with Kawaki, and then they're as top tier Boruto villains, yeah. At this point, even Boss Fight can be Code. Oh god. Kagurabachi is okay. It's just like I cover so many series, like that are a million times better, obviously. Like the Elusive Samurai in terms of a revenge story, and Diaz Fraser in terms of the magical sorcerer series. Kagurabachi numbers are inflated. How is the top 10 all manga that have had anime for years, yet Bachi has the same numbers as One Piece? Dude, it's inflated because of these stupid memers, man. They're on a campaign. The Boruto fan base needs to be on a campaign to get it higher. I think the meme started on TikTok, if I remember hearing correctly. But it's got nothing on this. Yeah, Kagurabachi's in second place because of these dumbass memers. And not just memers, the Boruto haters. They're so fucking dumb. Like, come on, man. Let Boruto fans have this. We've been waiting for months for it to come back, and it's back and it's peak. You know, it's funny, as I still have people, like, in terms of the Amon stuff, I still have people attacking me and calling me transphobic. People are dumb. Let's see. If there's anything else from here I want to mention. Ooh, someone posted this, and I think it's interesting. Kashin Koji, the star of change, is helping / mentoring Boruto, the star of hope. Dude, that would make so much sense. Holy shit, he's linked by fate and it runs to his blood to change the trajectory of the events. I can honestly believe that. I forgot about that. That Kashin Koji is the star of change and Boruto is the star of hope. I really hope at least Orochimaru shows up. I'd love to see him like go up against Inotsuki. I'd love to see it. Well, technically, if you guys read the half chapter, one of the bonus chapters, we find out how Mitsuki is one of Orochimaru's clones. It's kind of like it's obviously it's less brutal than what Tadara was doing up in Twin Star Exorcist. Because let's be real, if you read Twin Star Exorcist, you know that Tadara, after his backstory, was basically a more badass version of Orochimaru. He was, and he ate his family members. He did. I'd like to see Toneri in the manga as well, and Boruto manga. I'd like to see it, but I think if I want to see Orochimaru. I would love to see Orochimaru and Sasuke working together. Oh, that would be everything. I do want to. I'm going to mention this one because I really like this way here because it's interesting. I actually really like how Boruto quickly brings his Kenjutsu in use here. Here in defense, even when realizing his new Rasengan, his mastery over the sword skills are looking clean. Yeah, that was Sasuke right there. Them sword skills, that was Sasuke. Oh, for real, that was definitely Sasuke. That's what I was hoping too. That the anime will show the time skip. I want for the time skip that needs to be a movie. That needs to be a movie, kind of like what Nanatsu no Taizai and Four Nights of the Apocalypse had, but better quality, obviously. Oh God, Nakaba, you deserve way better than that shit. Um, but yeah, it's a midquel between Nanatsu no Taizai and Four Nights of the Apocalypse, and the story was completely written by Nakaba. Just the art and animation is ass. I really would like Kishimoto to do that. Work with Studio Period and have Ikamoto work with Studio Period. That'd be sick for the animation. But yeah, if they're gonna show any time skip stuff in the anime, it's got to be in a movie. No way, it's not. And then that way they can make even more money. Very profitable. I'm surprised they haven't even talked about doing that. I wonder if Boruto will end up going into the divine realm to like finish off Shibai, because we know Shibai gonna come here in the first place. But I wonder if he will end up going into the divine realm to defeat him. Someone called Boruto a soulless Naruto clone, and they're pissed about the full body Rasengan, and that they're taking everything awesome Naruto did and making it 1,000 times worse. How? I think this is awesome how this is working. Code has to destroy the yeah, Code has to destroy the village. Well, somehow now. I know the justice. I don't understand why the Naruto fans are hating. Like, dude, it's Kishimoto, the same person that wrote Naruto, the Naruto you love so much, is writing Boruto. Like, I don't understand. Do they not know that Kishimoto is literally writing Boruto himself? But something I do hope happens, and I did say this earlier, is that because we had the Minato content and saw him learning the Rasengan, or literally inventing the Rasengan with Jiraiya. I really hope we get this kind of thing going on with Boruto, Momoshiki, and Kashikoji. I need that in my life so bad. Yeah, the majority of fans are happy about what's going down with Boruto. There's only a few trolls that are doing that. Someone said Boruto finally beating the overconfidence allegations. Yeah, this chapter definitely showed that Boruto beat the overhype. Beat the confidence allegation. Overconfidence allegations. Dude, Boruto is just everything. You know what? I have to wonder if Kawaki was still in Boruto's shoes, if he would have ended up learning this Rasengan. Well, it'd have to be probably be on his own, because I don't think Sasuke would help him. Oh, they're saying that Sasuke is in the shading for the final page. I think, oh god, this better mean that Sasuke and Kashinkoji are going to show up. And also Boruto's going to travel over there too, because he can use space-time ninjutsu, obviously. Yeah, Boruto beating the Naruto Shippuden allegations. I know, Bashane. I've been waiting for that for so long. I want Naruto to see Kashinkoji. I wonder if that will happen when they rescue him. Rescue him and Himawari. Or not. Hinata. When they go rescue Hinata and Naruto, that's when he'll see that Kashinkoji is a Jiraiya clone. Oh, I would love that. That would be the time for it. God damn, Boruto beat the Naruto shipping allegations. Yeah, Boruto ain't just Naruto. Nah, he's not a Naruto clone. Nah, he's just an edgelord. Just let him be an edgelord. Hmm. Let's see if there's anything else I want to mention. People are saying Code tanked this fight. This is a good point, and this is why I'm saying Code is going to fuse with the Ten Tails, is because he extracted out the entire Ten Tails chakra. and he made his he made the Frieza race with it. So yeah. The more I'm thinking about it, the more stuff I'm seeing is like, yeah, there's no way that we don't see Code fuse with the Ten Tails, and it won't reject him either because of him fusing the chakra with his. And it might make him an artificial Otsuki, kind of like with Jigen. But I don't think Code's not gonna be an Otsutsuki. Nah, he's just gonna be an artificial one. Koji, I feel like it's Koji and Amato. Because remember, Koji was taking orders from Amato. So that's when I'm like, yeah, this has got to be like Kashin Koji working with the Amato, working with Kashin Koji and Sasuke and Boruto. There's no way. That's the only thing I could think of. There's anything else here? Everyone is just giving so much shit to Code on Twitter, on Boruto Twitter. Oh my god, Boruto will put Kawaki to sleep. Oh, this is what someone is saying. Boruto will put Kawaki to sleep and go for the Ten Tails. I don't know. Well, Kawaki, he cannot get. I don't think he gotta fuck with or do anything to Kawaki because he knows Kawaki is a bitch and just leave. That's what I think. I think he's just gonna leave and go to the Ten Tails. I know the memes of Code on Twitter is everything. Yeah, Amato and Koji are not affected. Well, Delta was affected by it, but I don't think Koji would technically be affected by omnipotence as well, technically. If Delta was affected by it, Koji would have been affected by it. But because Amato's not affected by it, he could have made it for, or hell, if there's a new Kashin Koji, a new clone, kind of like with what we saw with Delta, then I could see that. Do you think that Himawari will get the yeah, Delta does have a shutdown button too. Do you think that Himawari will get the Gohan Saiyan 2 treatment because she was foreshadowed to have a hidden power? Dude, I would love it. I'd love to see her get the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan treatment. But would it be against Kawaki? No. I'd be sad if it was against Kawaki. Because Kawaki, that's a Boruto's thing. Come here, kitties. Kitty. Oh, my kitty just went back to sleep. You don't want to help no more. You just want to be cute. Ooh, do you guys think we'll get Himawari versus Code? Like after she discovers the truth? I don't know. I don't know about that, but I kind of think she would go see confront Ida and Damon maybe. What will happen? I'm surprised that maybe Boruto's jutsu will be so powerful he could reverse the omnipotence. Ooh, someone brought this up that they hope Boruto learned Koji's trance of true flames. I wonder if that will happen. I don't know, because Boruto, I still think that and I obviously Amato knows that Kashin Koji is a Jiraiya clone, but it just makes more sense for Kashin Koji to help Boruto learn learn Sage Mode. Maybe learn Sage Mode, but help Momoshiki in utilizing Shinjitsu. There we go. And that's while, of course, Sasuke is teaching Boruto his sword skills, the swordsmanship. Dude, I ship Himawari with Damon. Like that is the new Anya Damien ship is Himawari and Code, or not Code, Himawari and Damon. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like a spy family ship kind of thing. Oh, it totally is, huh? I'm down with the shipping. Also, before, of course, I forget, if you guys are enjoying the stream and want us to keep doing more, because I love doing Boruto streams like this, it's fun. I'm trying, as I've been saying, I'm trying to keep a roof over my head. So if you guys are enjoying the stream and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, feel free to donate to our PayPal and Cash App. It's in the description box below, but I'm going to post it in the chat for my Cash App and my PayPal, because I got bills to pay. Here's Cash App. And then here's PayPal. There we go. I feel better about that. I just needed to have that done. Let's see. People are just going in on Code. God damn. It's either, this is how Boruto Twitter is right now. They're either going in on Code and calling him a fraud, or they're talking about the newer Sengen, Uzuhiko, or they're talking about Kashin Koji. That's what's going on. But yeah, they're saying that Boruto's saying that he's going to die in Konoha. That's some foreshadowing. I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. If Boruto is going to, like, maybe kind of like what we saw in Next Generation, where he died for a minute and then Momoshiki revives him. It could mean that, or it could mean that Boruto is going to let Momoshiki take over his body. It'll be interesting to see what direction it goes in. Right, kitties? Yeah, I've been going for over 2 hours now. Damn. Let's just double check something real quick. Okay. There we go. It could possibly be Boruto could die for good. If Boruto dies for good, at least his soul or whatnot, Momoshiki's just going to take over. If that happens, it'll be like a Jujutsu Kaisen situation, and I would not be mad at that either. But there's no way Boruto, after what we saw in Next Generation, where Momoshiki protected him, there's no way that he will physically die. But soul-wise, he might get erased by Momoshiki. I can see that for sure. If Boruto's going to die, that would be the way to go. And it would probably be it won't be for a long ass time. It won't be until like we get to the content with Shibai. It could also refer to Boruto being required to die before he could get into the dimension, or like to the divine dimension, or that he has to let Momoshiki have his body, and he'll do that in Konoha before going into the divine dimension. There's a lot of possibilities here that we can get. If Shibai could literally erase Momoshiki if he wanted to, because we're talking god tier here. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see where we go from here, especially now that Kashin Koji is going to come into the picture. I just can't wait to find out how this train went down. And same with Sasuke. But it's going to be, if Sasuke and Kashin Koji take out Ten Tails code before Boruto even gets there, that would kind of frustrate me a little. But I don't think Code's not going to allow that shit though. Nah, his hatred's going to fuel that power. Ooh, someone compared Goku's talking to Moro before he defeated him to Boruto and Code. Let's see. Sir. Oh, now I remember what I was doing. I was trying to make sure I'm good on content. If I'm not missing any chapters. Looks like we are still okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Whew. If Vegeta got, I wonder if Vegeta got stronger and finally beat Goku in the manga for real. Nah, it hasn't happened yet, but we have to wait and see what happens with the next arc. Because obviously Vegeta has Ultra Ego, and Ultra Ego is not perfected. It's not like Goku with Ultra Instinct, which is almost, if not perfected already. So it'll be a while before we find out about that. What else we want to include here before we log off? Someone said how to end Kagurabachi only one panel, and that was Boruto using Rasengan Uzuhiko. Yeah, yeah. All right, Kitty. You're going to get your tweets now because I'm going to log off and get myself something to eat. But I'm so glad that this stream was really, really fun. It was definitely fun for me, and I'm glad that more people came to the stream, and it does make me realize that, yeah, at least doing a Boruto live stream is definitely worth it. I'd like to cover other, I'd like to do live streams for like One Punch Man or Boku no Hero Academia. Well, Boku no Hero Academia maybe. But One Punch Man and, well, I did one for Jujutsu Kaisen and it didn't go that well. But there's plenty of series for me to cover here because there's a lot of shit going down. Oh, Seraph of the End, I want to do. Twin Star Exorcist, I'd love to do a live stream for that. Or hell, I might do one for Made in Abyss because Made in Abyss gets a lot of views because I'm like one of the only people that covers the Made in Abyss manga. So maybe when the next Made in Abyss chapter comes out, I'll do it. But I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. For those of you that were watching, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And if you guys are interested in me doing more like Patreon exclusive live reactions, go vote in my community tab poll. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little ninja kitty who's passed out, and this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Boruto content. Any ways you could do that? Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That is in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, we'll be seeing you later. Bye.